because George Kittle. No, Kittle's on the Chiefs. I think her tampon fell out. Daddy, am I your baby? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a 2024 recap video because was 2024 not the craziest year? Like, everyone always says 2020 was so crazy, and I'm just thinking back to myself like, no, it was 2024. So, I have a few disclaimers. I feel like I always do, but I have a few disclaimers. One, I was going to get really dressed up for this video, but I got really busy. I was doing my nails, and that took a little longer, so I thought, if you love me, you'll love me in my PJs. And two, I want to give a shout out to TommyNFG because, honestly, I'm going to tell a quick backstory because it doesn't sound believable, so I think I need to give a really, quick backstory. But basically, I've been playing this video since the beginning of December, but got very sidetracked, very off topic, whatever. And I kid you not, so I've never actually seen a TommyNFG video before. This one, and so I kind of don't know who he is. But I kid you not, I was scrolling on YouTube, and then I was like, his video popped up on the 2024 thing or whatever. I'm gonna link it down below. It doesn't matter. I'm in 2024 video, and I was like. Cause at the time I was trying to find information on this video, so I was getting articles. So my sources are articles, ChatGPT, and TommyNFG, and I don't remember the articles I use, so I won't link those. But yeah. So basically, his video popped up, and I felt like it was a sign from God because I literally needed help, and so I watched this video. I did use things in this video, but here's the thing. So I only used. I tried it. I did not put politics in it because there's just there really is. I get that it's important, but if you want to go hear about the politics, go to his video and I'll link it down below. And secondly, I only took things from his video that I knew about because if I'm stealing literally everything he's saying and I'm just going oh, I didn't even know that happened, that's just, it doesn't feel right to me. So everything that he said, I only wrote about things that I said or / cared about. And so yeah, I composed a list, but yeah. Now we're just going to the second intro. So we are doing our, not annual, I've never done this before, but 2024 recap video. This is a recap of pretty much pop culture and personal things, not that much, but I tried to muster up some personal things just to make the list a little more mine, a little more unique. And yeah, and I get that you could be watching literally anybody else's recap video, so if you are watching this right now, I want to say thank you because I've seen some recap videos and they're pretty good, and you know, they're just people putting pictures and it's really good, and then you have me, so thanks. Secondly, this is a very last minute. Okay, I've been playing this video for a long time, but because of how late I got out of school for break, I keep thinking I have more time and I don't, and it's literally and New Year's being on a random Tuesday confuses me too, because I'm thinking, oh, it needs to be Sunday, or something like that, and so it being on a random Tuesday is throwing me off. So I kind of forgot that tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I didn't have the list done, and so I kind of 2 hours ago sat down and just completed the list. So if things are not in the right months, or if some things sound off, I sincerely apologize. Or if I'm missing some things, I sincerely apologize. I kind of threw this list together really fast because I forgot, that 2024 is coming to an end. And after this, no, you don't care. You'll see it on YouTube. Let's get started with January. Get the camera. First things first. Since I don't get monetized, I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm not getting paid anyway. But Epstein Island list. If you don't know what the Epstein Island list is, it's basically a list of people who were on, I think, a transportation list or a plane list to get flown out to the the island, to do unspeakable things to children, or just not children, or I think it was children. I'm not gonna lie, my list is very vague, so there are some, I might get the details off. Please don't come for me. But there's, if I'm not correct, I think Stephen Hawking was on that list. I think, yeah, I don't remember who else was on the list. I keep want to say Oprah was on there. I think I remember someone said Oprah. I think Adam Sandler. I don't know if I believe that. But yeah. Next things next is the guy I jumped at the judge. So at the beginning of the year, well, January. In January, there was this guy. I forgot what he was going to jail for, but he kind of just launched at the judge. fights. I don't know if that was January. I think it was. But the Stanley Cup fights, where people were so crazy over Stanley Cups. Me personally, never bought a Stanley Cup. Kind of never wanted one. I don't like my water bottles being so overly exposed like that, and they're huge. I don't know if you ever seen a Stanley in person, but they're like kind of huge, and I got a small hands already, so. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If someone ever bought me a Stanley, would I be happy? Yeah. Would I use it? Yeah. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce take over the world. It honestly, I forget what happens at the beginning of it. I just remember seeing Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift on my screen almost every 15 seconds of my life. Like I couldn't turn around and just it's Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift this, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift that. Oh my God, they're gonna get married. He's gonna propose at the Super Bowl. He didn't, by the way. It's just da 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 da. I'm personally, I'm not gonna say I'm a Taylor Swift hater, but I'm definitely not a fan. I don't listen to her music. I think I see her face more than I see my own in the mirror sometimes, especially at the beginning of the year. Like I'm just, hey, let's. I'm like Loki. Like even as a Taylor Swift hater, she's doing very great for herself. Like isn't she a millionaire, billionaire, trillion? What the? I don't know what she is, but she's doing great for herself. At this time, companies start distancing themselves from Diddy. We'll get into Diddy later if you don't know nothing about that. We'll just get into them. We'll get into that later. And then there was lookalike contest, and I remember seeing like what's his name, Jeremy Allen White contest, Zendaya contest. Those are pretty much the only ones I've seen on my TikTok. Cause I remember it was a Jeremy Allen White contest. This a black guy popped up. If I feel like doing it in editing, I put up Jeremy Allen White's face because it's a lot of editing. This I already real quick time out from the list. You guys better like this video because it's currently 11:33. And because I forgot that it's New Year's Eve tomorrow, and the two videos that I am filming tonight need to be out before New Year's Eve, or at least the day of New Year's Eve. I'm gonna be pulling. I'm gonna be pulling I'm gonna be pulling an all-nighter tonight, editing videos and filming videos and da 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 da. But basically, yeah, I have like 5 more videos that I filmed that I'm not really a fan of, but I think I'm still gonna push them to the internet because I don't care. Cat Williams said, he aired out everything about Hollywood. He was talking about Diddy. I was actually just watching a clip of it earlier. He was talking about I forgot who he said. Somebody wanted to do some nasty foul things to him, and he was just like, no. And he was talking about Kevin Hart, Diddy. Think he was talking about Epstein. He was talking about how fake Hollywood is, all of this stuff. Because he was on the Shannon Sharp show, I think that's his name, or whatever. And Cat Williams just aired it out. I remember he was talking I actually never saw the video, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure it was a long video, and I don't tune in that long. Matt Pat officially retired from the game theory, but he pretty much shows up every now and then. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I don't really know, but I think he still shows up. I know he's on like GT Live. I think. Don't quote me. I don't really watch game theory. Nicki versus Megan Thee Stallion happened, which I'm not gonna lie, Megan cleared. I don't know whose side y'all were on, but I was on Megan's side. Nicki, I love Nicki, but she just seemed a little off. Her comebacks were a little weak. She talking about Megan's big feet. It's just like, nah. UGM dips on TikTok. Basically, UGM Universal Music Groups, I think, is pretty much the most popular place. I mean, new record label for artists, and so them pulling their music off was kind of detrimental to TikTok, to the artist, because not gonna lie, a lot of artists are what you could say TikTok artists. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to clarify. People think it's so bad to blow up on TikTok, and I want to just say I don't think it's that bad of a thing to blow up on TikTok, because at the end of the day, you're making money. However, you need to make your money. Like Ice Spice blew up on TikTok. Okay, she took the easy route. Okay, she's still making more money than you, so I don't know what you're mad about. I'm not a meat writer. I feel like I should say that. But and lastly, for January, Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug's phone call gets leaked, and I just had added that in because that led to probably my favorite TikTok trend out of the entire year. The daddy, am I your baby? No, but I actually feel so bad for her because imagine being vulnerable on a phone call like that, and then like everybody just making fun of you, and she didn't even sound like that for real. I watched the real video. She was like, Daddy. I don't remember, but yeah, it wasn't that serious. February, the month of love. basically the brat thing becomes a thing. Like, I think the Brat album. I really don't know. This was one of the things that ChatGPT gave me, and I'm a little confused about it. But I put it in because I trust my boy Chat. The Road phone cases dropped. I don't really know that much about the road phone cases. I know, I follow Hailey Bieber. I like Hailey Bieber. She only pretty much strictly post about the road phone cases. If you don't know what it is, it's pretty much a phone case where the road lip gloss gets put in, and that's pretty much the big hype around it. The Who the Freak Did I Marry came out. I still to this day haven't seen that, or it came out. By came out I mean I haven't seen it, but if I'm correct me if I'm wrong. It's this lady. I want to say her name is Teresa. Could be wrong. I think it starts with a T. She's talking about. She's on TikTok and like a bunch of part series talking about who she married. I haven't seen it, so I really don't know. But I remember hearing about it and being like, I need to know what she's talking about. I just never got around to it. Taylor Swift. I said Taylor Swift needs to get off my screen because at this point it's February and I'm seeing her everywhere. In the Super Bowl, it's literally every time something happens, it pans back to Taylor Swift. And Patrick Mahomes' wife, I think her name is Brittany. She's been his wife for how many years now? She's barely been on the screen. She becomes friends with Taylor Swift. Brittany and Taylor. Anyway, I'm gonna stop hating. And then I say Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift felt so kind to support small events such as the Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl happened this year. The Chiefs won. Nobody's surprised. I'm actually so mad because I got sick that week on school, and everybody was betting. I don't even remember who went. Who played this year? I don't remember who played, but I remember everyone was betting on them, saying the Chiefs aren't gonna win. The Chiefs aren't gonna win. I knew the Chiefs were going to win the second they got announced to go because why? Because it's the Chiefs. It doesn't matter what. Oh, I remember it was the 49ers because Kittle, George Kittle. No, Kittle's from the Chiefs. Frick, I don't even know no more. Whatchamacallit, I was like, I knew the Chiefs were going to win. Everybody was betting their money on the 49ers, and I was like, the 49ers are not going to win. It doesn't matter how good they play, how much of a good game they put up. The Chiefs are going to somehow, it doesn't matter if the Chiefs are losing all game, they're going to win somehow. And I don't remember because I clicked off the game, but I'm pretty sure they were losing, and then all of a sudden they won, and it was BS and whatever. But, hey, we're not a sports channel over here. Speaking of off topic, I had a little bit of fun doing the research for this video, and I think people say you should make a YouTube channel out of the things that you're like passionate about, you like. So I'm thinking we do more commentary videos because these are my favorite YouTubers, Joe Bartolozzi, and I don't have the facilities to do reaction videos, but like thinking about like how August the Duck covers topics, Joe Bart. I usually go to Joe Bart and find out some news, just other channels. Like I like hearing people to have their opinions on a situation. Although at the end of the day, my opinion on everything is just mind your business. So I don't know. I'm thinking we do more commentary on this channel, cause that's what I watch on YouTube. Anyway, Drake can't play with his Willie in peace. Drake's noodles get leaked. I didn't see them, but from what I've heard, I heard it was a garden hose, and I heard a bunch of things. Hey, all I'm saying is, never mind. But yeah, Drake, and I'm pretty sure in a quote he said he can't play with his Willie in peace, or can't somebody play with their Willie in peace? And King Charles has cancer. I don't remember where or what type of cancer it is. But all I know is that's when I found out that man has weird fingers. Not like judging or anything. I'm just saying he had weird fingers, and this one queen, I think it was Queen Elizabeth, one of them has really long fingers, and I stared at it a little bit too long, and I got scared for the rest of the day. And Diddy's lawsuit. I just wrote Diddy's lawsuit, and I can't even lie. I don't remember what the lawsuit was for, but it's Diddy, so. March. The whole thing with Ryan Garcia, I remember this, but I also wasn't really watching boxing. Yeah, boxing. And so I really don't know. All I know is he was kind of tweaking online. He was saying a bunch of stuff. Wasn't he talking about like the 666 or something like that? The devil. And I was like, But he had a big match, and it came out that he used performance enhancing medications for the match. So yeah. LeBron scored 4,000. I actually remember that was on my Instagram for so many. It said the Tommy video said 40,000, but I could have sworn it was like 48. But I could be wrong. I thought it was 48,000. RDJ gets his first Oscar, which is shocking because, like, if you watch the Tommy video, he's been Tony Stark. I don't, didn't he get it for Oppenheimer? But he's been Tony Stark since I was a child, and hello? Andrew Tate gets arrested. I'm gonna be honest, I could care less about that man. I just thought it was something you people should know. I hate Andrew Tate. I hate what he's done for the community, the men, because I have men to this day, like, come to me and say some stuff like, women should be in the kitchen all day. Women, like, you need to cook for me and work because a man should be out in the fields because women shouldn't be doing things. I said, okay, if that's how you feel. Why am I in October? Hello? TikTok ban bill gets passed. Hey, they've been saying that since 2020. Do I think TikTok's cooked this time? Yeah, I actually do. They already made Lemon 8 or whatever it's called. I don't have an account on there because I love TikTok. I go to TikTok, but my TikTok's kind of bugging lately, so I don't go on it as much as I would love to. But I'm just saying, I'm on Instagram Reels more anyway, so if TikTok were to go, I probably wouldn't shed a tear. I don't post on there. I post my stories all the time on Instagram, you should follow me, though, in the description. Quiet on Set drops. Ooh. I didn't watch it, but I know Drake Bell was there. I know that basically, I didn't watch it because all the things that people were talking about never really came to a shock to me. Because are y'all shocked Dan Schneider was a creep and we do this for years? The Nickelodeon logo was a foot for so many years. He has a foot fetish. We've seen the videos of him with Ariana Grande and I don't remember her name, but the girl who played Jade on Victorious. We've seen those, right? We've seen Jeanette McCurdy. We've seen all the stars. Like, I wasn't shocked. Like, of course I feel bad for them. I think child stars always just get sent down the wrong path because their parents want their money. But yeah, Like That drops. I didn't listen to Like That when it first dropped out, when it first came out, because I wasn't like in the music like that. Because at the time, I liked Kendrick and I liked Metro and I liked Future, but they weren't people that I was like yeah about at the time. And so I was like, okay. And then I started hearing the rumors about what was happening in the song, and I had to go listen to it for myself. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, in Like That, Kendrick disses Drake and J. Cole, and I'm pretty sure other people too. But yeah, Diddy's house gets raided. Yeah, Diddy's house gets raided. Godzilla X King Kong came out. I really don't know what to say on that. It was just one of the things that were brought up, and I thought, somebody could care about that. I didn't watch that movie. I never wanted to watch that movie. I watched Godzilla, or whatever, the one that had Millie Bobby Brown in it. I watched that, and I thought it was pretty chill. I really didn't care. The thing that I remember about watching Godzilla first time, because that was the first time my crush snapped me back, and I kid you not, mid-movie, I was hitting the, hey, snap picture of the movie. Because at the time, it was like 2020 when this happened, so it was the time when we doing all those extra snaps, streaks, or whatever. The No Chick-fil-A girl goes viral, and I just have a few things to say about her. I don't know, maybe I'm missing a piece of the puzzle, but I've seen videos of Gina, that's her name, the No Chick-fil-A sauce girl. She seems like a really nice girl, and people are so mean. People are so rude. We let Haktua girl be so famous where she's on stage with people, and she has a podcast called Talk to her. But Gina can't. She wants to be famous, and she wants to make people smile, and that's such a crime against humanity. Anyway, maybe I'm missing a piece of the puzzle. But anyway. We are now, oh my gosh, what month are we? What month are we? April. April, O.J. Simpson dies. I don't have that many thoughts about O.J. Simpson. He was, in jail pretty much most of my life. That's all I knew about him was he's a man in jail for, I don't even remember what. Wasn't it like a murder that he did or didn't do? I've seen the pictures. I have seen the pictures of the house. It's worse, Mickey. But yeah, speaking of O.J. Simpson, one of my favorite YouTubers, Film Cooper, one of the first videos I saw went from, this is irrelevant, never mind, you don't care. Drake dropped push-ups. I don't remember how push-ups goes, but anyway, Drake drops push-ups, and this is basically his rebuttal to Like That, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. Why do I feel like my list got shuffled? No, it's not. I'm good. The Cybertruck feel like that's all I gotta say. Weren't the Cybertrucks getting recalled or something? I don't. I've seen like 2 Cybertrucks in the wild with my bare eyes, and I can tell you they're not visually appealing. Like every time I see it, I feel like I need to drop everything and just like stare. And I've done that. I've literally just stopped what I'm doing and I'll just be like, "That's your right of choice." Okay. Not judging if you have a Cybertruck, of course. Um, we have an official date for when TikTok is supposed to be gone. January 19th, 2025, which, if you guys don't know, is literally coming up. So I hope you, because I wasn't the thing that if TikTok couldn't get, if TikTok gonna get sold to an American company, it's cooked, and I think we're cooked. I hope you guys got your following up. I hope Charlie got her fame up. Yeah, I didn't. I'm an Instagram person. I like my reels. They're funny. Kendrick dropped Euphoria. Kendrick dropped Euphoria, which, in my opinion, Kendrick dropping Euphoria was pretty much the serving up Drake on a plate. Because I don't know. Me personally, I think Euphoria was one of the best songs doing the thing. Like I get Not Like Us or Not Like Us was really good. It was real great. It was grand. But there's something about Euphoria, the lyrics, the like everything. Well, Kendrick is a lyrical genius, so I'm gonna stop blazing Kendrick. We're gonna move on. LeBron became brain rot. I remember this. I remember people at school like the "You Are My Sunshine." People were sending me pictures of LeBron James morphing into a toilet. I was confused. It was just, he was very skibbity. Oh my gosh, I didn't put that in here, but at some point during this year, skibbity became a thing like brain rot. Brain rot became a thing this year. I swear to you, I could be wrong, but skibbity, alpha male, Riz. I lied. I lied. That was last year. Now I think about it, because yeah, it was last year because I was on a road trip with my nephew and he played Skibbity Toilet the whole 3 hours or 5 hours or however long it was, and I was just ready to. Yeah, I was ready to kick the bucket. But yeah, I feel like brain rot just became the topic of discussion, like stigma, alpha rail with the Skibbity. Why did I just say that? Speaking of brain rot, the TikTok race parties. I don't know. I'm dying. I have asthma. I know nothing about the TikTok race parties. I choose not to know nothing about their TikTok race parties. I don't know what one does at a TikTok race parties. I've seen Roblox race parties. That not like I've attended it. Even if I'm 18 next year, like who let me grow up? Like anyway. Next. Oh no, we have more. April. This is personal business. This is I think we start getting into the personal business. April was around the time I started to realize my friendship with this guy that I had a crush at the time. Was circling the drain. I started to realize we didn't talk to each other as much. I have a whole like video about it. I'm like my love life for the lack of something about that. But at this time, my like the friendship was just going down the drain until by the time it was just completely drained. So basically, 2024 for me and that guy we were talking about with the friendship circling drain was pretty much a big year for us. Hold on, I'm adding something to the list that I think I should have been did, but okay, we're back. I think. What month were we on? Okay, it's May now. The skies are blooming. What? The flowers are blooming. That would have been April. I don't know. Anyway, it's basically the end of the school year, and what I would consider May would be the month of music. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Kendrick dropped 616 in LA. Family Matters drops the same day, and I will not lie. I think at least the beginning half, I didn't listen to the whole song. The beginning half of Family Matters was pretty dang good. Like the opening, because okay, I don't know if Drake did this on purpose, but the end of Euphoria ends with Kendrick saying, "Nobody wants to hear you say the N word no more." Family Matters starts up with Drake saying the N word, and I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much into that. Meet the Grams dropped. I don't know if you guys have heard Meet the Grams, but when I tell you I listened to that with my brother the day it dropped, the second it dropped, we were both floored, jaws on the ground. Opening Dear Adonis, this man went after the son. Just in case you didn't know, Adonis is Drake's son. Drake got packed up with Not Like Us. I'm not gonna lie. Drake was already on the ground. crawling to get a res, but, he reached out for Kendrick hand for the res, and just like, nah, Kendrick kept swinging, but not like us. Not only that, but I don't remember where, I don't remember when, I think it was 4th of July, it could be, no, it wasn't 4th of July, it was 16th, and, Kendrick played Not Like Us 5 times on stage, 5 times in a row, may I add, on stage. I feel like I need to hurry up. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna do some thinking out loud, because I'm pretty sure the battery's gonna die soon. I'm going to edit this video while the battery charges. And, yeah. I'm cooking right now. Wait, 113. Why does it keep moving on its own? Sorry. The Hard Part 6 drops. I don't think there needs to be much said about the Hard Part 6 besides Drake literally contradicted himself almost every time he spoke. If you didn't listen to Hard Part 6, let me sum it up for you. Drake said the person feeding you information is a clown. 15 seconds later said, I've been feeding you this information. He said if he was to be freaking on little girls, he'd been caught by now. Basically, he also claimed some, there was just a lot of things in that song that just kind of went left for Drake. He kind of just dug his own grave deeper. Not Like Us is the #1 song on the Billboard Top 100. I could be wrong. Video gets out and leaked to the public eye that Diddy beat his wife or something like that. I saw the video. My mama saw the video. Everyone saw the video. It's just awful. I feel sorry for the girl. I don't remember her name, but yeah. And I think Tommy said this, but I don't understand how the video got hid for so many years. I think it was 2016. It's just like, poor girl. The Doge died. I'm having a stroke, but the Doge dog died, which some of you might not care. Some of you might not even know what that is, because some of you might be like 6 years old right now. But when I was your age, if you are 6, I was watching YouTube and Vines and all of this good stuff, and the Doge dog was my childhood. The New York, the New York portal thingy is a thing, and if I am correct, it was all great and handy. I thought it was pretty cool until apparently someone from the other side made a 9/11 joke in New York, and so they got no. June, we're what, halfway? No, that's January, February, March, April, May, June. We're halfway through the year. June. Howard takes away Diddy's degree. I don't really know too much about that. The PDF file of the year of the month is Dr. Disrespect. He did what he did. It's yeah. The president. I know I said I was going to keep politics out of this, but I just feel like there's some things worth mentioning, some things that keep 2024 iconic, and the presidential debate was one of them. I didn't watch all of it. I saw clips on TikTok. I just feel like I'm gonna keep politics out of it, but I feel like it was just two grown men who didn't know what they were talking about or know what they were doing. One of them was not on their best mental state at the current times. Bronny gets signed to the Lakers. He can play with his daddy. Hakatua becomes a thing. Yeah. Freak Bob also became a thing, which is funny. And you know how many times I'm scrolling on Roblox and I see Freak Bob games? The guy used to like his account was Freak Bobby this, Freak Bob that. Anyway, the AI Vines went viral. I feel like in one day. I swear to you, like it was like, I think it was like 13 hours and they were already viral, and I was like, right, because I saw so many. I was like, this happened 13 hours ago. And I asked my crush out. I don't know if I told this story on YouTube, but if I did, I'm telling it again. Basically, I got bold one day, and I went to my crush, and I was just like, yo, I know you don't like me, but I like you. And he was like, yeah, I don't like you. Can we be friends? And we kind of wrapped that up just like that. July, my mommy's birthday. No, my mom's birthday is June. I'm not a bad daughter. July. I didn't put this on here, but I remember this specifically being a really heavy memory for me. 4th of July, Kendrick Lamar drops an I Like Us music video. Me and my brother got turned to it. Actually, the whole room, because it was 4th of July, we was getting turned anyway. So we just put the video on and we was getting turned. LeBron signs a 2-year contract. He's here for 2 more years. John Cena comes back to the WWE, but he announced he's retiring in 2025. Hey, I watch the WWE with my brother, but I don't watch John Cena. I watch Roman Reigns. I watch Cody Rhodes. I watch... Why am I blanking on his name? I can't remember his name. I want to say Seth. I don't think that's right, though. Seth? He has the beard. He's like Roman Reigns look-alike. I'm blanking on his name right now. Anyway, Sketchy Pass comes out. Yeah, I feel bad, y'all. I feel like people were treating him so bad. Um, what's next? What's next? Houdini drops. I know for a fact I spelled that wrong in my phone, by the way. I don't know how to spell Houdini. Houdini drops, a whole album, I think, but I don't remember what it was called. But the only song I listen to is Houdini. And I usually get it stuck out of my head, and I'll mute it. I'll mute it in the video, but, like, I just... Anyway. Again, I said I was going to keep politics out of it, but there are some things that need to make it to the 2024 honorable mentions. And that is Trump's failed assassination. Yeah, not too much on that. And speaking of politics while we're here, JoJo has COVID. Sorry, I just read it. I skipped the forward. Joe Biden has COVID, and everyone thought it was GG's for the man because he's, elderly. JoJo has the most disliked music video. I haven't seen Karma because I appreciate my eyes. I love my eyes, and I want to keep it that way. Because I've heard rumors that she's doing some despicable things to some dancers in the video, and I don't want to see that because I actually clicked on the guilty pleasure or whatever it's called thing, and that was... I think her tampon fell out. Ooh, the Ava Chris Tyson situation. I forgot about that. The Ava Chris Tyson situation, I can make a whole video on that, but I'm not because that time has passed. So I'm just going to wrap it up right here. Basically, if you don't know, Ava Chris Tyson, aka Chris Tyson, an ex Mr. Beast employee, basically was the pedophile of the month. It came out that she was messing with some minors and likes and has some inappropriate pictures of minors, animated minors, on their wall, and she, supports child, images and stuff. I don't remember what it's called. Like, there's a word for it, and I can't think of what it was called. And because of the whole Ava Chris Tyson situation, Mr. Beast starts to sink because it's like, you knew this was happening and he was okay with it. And the thing is, you can argue he didn't know that she was into minors, but the picture was on the wall. But yeah, and there's other things about Mr. Beast that slowly start to come up because people are digging into Mr. Beast now to see if Mr. Beast knew, and so there's things about him that are coming up to the light, and they're like, "You're bad too!" Anyway, Inside Out 2 came out. I cried, but I didn't watch it when it came out. I watched it, like, when it came out on Disney Plus. I watched it and I cried. I cried on the anxiety stop it scene, and I get that there's a TikTok trend now and people start throwing it back and it's funny, but when I watched that scene, I cried. The Olympics began. I've never really been into the Olympics. I didn't really watch the Olympics this year. I just know I hung out with some family and they just turned it on this summer and it was kind of chill. It was fun. I know Noah Lyles. That's like all I know about the Olympics. But the Turkish shooter guy was mentioned in the video that I watched, and I saw videos about him. I saw videos about the Australian breakdancer because if I can find a video, I'll put it up. RDJ RDJ is coming back to Marvel. I'm cutting that out. RDJ coming back to the Marvel. Yes, Lord. Needed that man back. Although, I'm really scared because playing Doctor Doom, I feel like I want my Tony Stark. Because Tony Stark had a personality. Like, it was Tony Stark's personality, and I feel like Doctor Doom's not going to have the same snarky personality. Xbox 360, I'm stuttering. Xbox 360 is shutting down their marketplace, which, for me, I grew up on an Xbox 360. My brother had one. My cousins had one. We all played it. We played Disney Infinity, and it's just real. It was real. What's the word? Nostalgic. And I remember spending my days dressing up my character, this, that, and the third. And Brad Summer is a thing. It takes over. It's sucking our souls. Did I not have that in? Brad Summer and Demure become a thing. I don't think I added Demure. But anyway. It's August now. I'm officially back in school. Life is not looking up. Kevin Hart. Nope. Kai has Kevin Hart on his stream, which I feel like is one of my favorite Kai streams personally because the energy was there. Suzanne, I'm gonna butcher her last name, Wojcinski, died. And I don't know, fun fact about me, I've been doing YouTube since like 2016, 2015. So I've been here almost 10 years, unfortunately. Um, I remember wanting to get so big where I could meet Susan, and that was my dream when I started at like 7 years old. I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to meet Susan, and it was just a lot. But yeah, R.I.P. I keep stroking my spit. R.I.P. Susan. Anyway, if you're asking, never mind. The Olympics is over at this time. I just feel like I need to say that. Hold on, my phone timed out. Our social security numbers got leaked, so that's fun. And by R, I mean American. So if you're watching this and you're not American, then I guess you're good. I guess I wouldn't know. I'm not over there. Cristiano Ronaldo gets millions, basically overnight. Million subscribers overnight. I'm jealous. I want to be you. um, Justin and Haley have baby Jack Blues. Uh, I haven't seen. Nobody has seen Jack's face, but he's so cute, like Jack Blues. I don't care what you say. I think that name is so cute. And funny if I have that name wrong. Hold Demure. I said school started, but it was so boring. Yeah, August, like pretty much August through October, school was peak boring. Nobody was talking to each other. We were all sad because we didn't have our phones. The work was sucked. The teachers low-key sucked. They didn't want to be there. Um, and at this time in my life, I was realizing that I might not like my friends like that. If not August, like around maybe like September, I realized I didn't really like my friends as much as I think I did. Not all of them, but some of them. Most of them. It's September. It's my sister's birthday. Sisters' birthdays. Short and Sweet dropped, and I know a lot of people have their opinions about Sabrina Carpenter, but I love Sabrina. Oh, I hit my little thing that makes your reflexes go. I do. I love Sabrina. I have not listened to every song on Short and Sweet. I've only listened to Espresso, Please Please Please. There's one more I forgot. My personal favorite album is Emails I Can't Send. Rich Homie Quan passed away, which was so sad. I felt so bad hearing about the how. I think it was an accidental drug overdose. It was sad. I heard it was, yeah. Nikocado Avocado is always 2 steps ahead. I'm going to leave it there and put a picture on the screen. Actually, no, I feel like some of y'all need elaborating just in case you were under a turtle shell this year. Nikocado Avocado went from being probably the world's biggest YouTuber, physically, to losing the most weight overnight, which it appears to some people, but go watch his channel. Kendrick, it's announced that Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl for 2025. The Minecraft movie trailer drops. I just want to know why, out of all the human beings, all the people, why Jack Black? Why Jack Black? And why not just animate Steve? Like, I get the humans, but everyone else seems animated in the movie besides Steve. I don't know. I'm not watching the movie, so I wouldn't know, and I don't care. I didn't. I didn't laugh at what I'm about to read. I read something. It's what I'm about to read after what I'm about to read. But Tito Jackson died, which is sad. And now, this is kind of a crazy transition. But Diddy and his 1,000 bottles of baby oil that apparently, I think, if I'm correct, had numbing things in them, which is crazy. Kmart closes its last store in the U.S. I used to shop at Kmart when I was little. Hurricane Helene drops, and I remember like everybody was like crazy. No, it wasn't crazy. I remember like getting the after effect. Well, not the after effects, but I remember I live in Virginia, and so I remember getting like affected slightly. Like it was raining every single day. The Harry Nader memes, which I thought were funny because I still see them and I still laugh every time I see them. Chill Guy, apparently, according to the video, Chill Guy was a thing, but I didn't see him till like last month and this month. Lunchly drops. Do you like your cheese drippy? And now for my personal stuff. I went to Hoko, which I made a video about that. But basically, Hoko, I realized at homecoming, I realized that I need to work on a friendship that I have with a guy, and it was either going down to the guy that earlier that I asked. I realized after homecoming we are not that cool anymore. Like there was a lot of passive aggressive energy towards me happening. I was, I don't know. Anyway, it's October, my birth month. Anyway, greatest month ever because somebody was preciously born. Me. October 30th, by the way, if you want to celebrate it next year. It's my 18th birthday and it means a lot to me. Outer Banks Part 1 drops. Everything's sunny. It's probably, I think it was setting itself up to be one of the greatest seasons of Outer Banks, and I'm not going to say too much until November, but yeah. Outer Banks drops Part 1 of Season 4. It's great. It's doing good. This season feels like it's giving OG Season 1 vibes. It's giving JJ's dumb, JJ's in love with Key, Pope and Cleo cute, Sarah John B cute, everything's cute, hate Ruthie. But Ruthie was my biggest op at the time. It's just like I'm in love, I'm happy, and I'm literally this is when part one dropped. I realized Outer Banks is my favorite show. I'm in love with this. I need more. Joker 2 released. I have nothing to say because I haven't watched it, but I feel like people talked about it, so I thought I should say it. Lizzo loses weight, and I'm proud of her, and she lost it naturally, and people keep saying it's Ozempic, and not everyone's on Ozempic. And I will have to say, just my personal opinion, I won't ever talk about how people lose their weight, because at the end of the day, they're choosing their health over, whatever. So, I don't care if you're on Ozempic, I don't care if you're working out, I don't care if you get a surgery, you're still losing weight. Yes, there are harder ways. I'm losing weight working. I'm trying to lose weight by working out, and it's very hard. It's fighting yourself and this, that, and the third. But I don't think we should be knocking on people for just naturally losing their body types. I mean, naturally losing weight. Um, Eminem becomes a granddaddy. So cute. I remember watching that video. I think I cried. I think I cried. Hurricane Milton hits, and there's like I'm gonna personally say it, but I at that time was having panic attacks back to back because people kept saying, if you're a Christian, you just know it's been a rough time for like the hurricanes and people saying we're gonna be done. We're cooked, and so I was having panic attacks like back to back. And I'm here in Florida. Like I get that I don't live in Florida, but I'm feeling bad for the Floridians because people talking about something. If you're staying in Florida, you need to put Sharpie on your arms because you're going to die. And they're just like this. They're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a Category 6 when it hits. Baby, it was like a Category 4, and it was like that. It was like, I remember going to school and be like, oh my gosh, I'm praying for Hurricane Milton. My friends were telling me, oh, it's gone. I said, huh? They're like, oh yeah, it's pretty much done. I was like, excuse me? Young Philly gets arrested. I'm gonna be honest. I was fighting. I've never been a Beta Squad fan. I probably will never be a Beta Squad fan. It's just not my cup of tea. But I genuinely thought Young Philly was innocent until I saw this one clip where I don't remember their names, but it was one of the other guys was talking about something with a 16-year-old, and he was like, "Yeah, you can with a 16-year-old, and you can be in a relationship with a 16-year-old." I was like, Philly. Um, Tesla is trying to be the real life Wall-E. I'm just gonna say it. Why do we need a robot for everything? Why do we need AI? Why can't we just have a world that isn't becoming, because that's a little scary. Liam Payne passes. I was so sad. I didn't cry or did I? I don't know. It was sad. I felt sad because of the how and and it's just like I think before he died, I was just thinking about Liam Payne and this, that, and the third. Um, Bronny and LeBron James play alongside each other, which was great. I didn't actually see the game because I'm a Lakers fan. If you didn't know, I'm a Lakers fan. But I don't really, especially this year. I haven't been watching games. Like I'm a Dolphins fan too. Haven't really seen a single game. Haven't seen a single Lakers game. Haven't really cared about the scores either. It's just like I don't know. Something up. Young Thug got freed. I don't really know much about that, but I know he's reunited with Mariah. Think of it dropped. The way I can't escape it, it's everywhere I go. Like people are singing it all day. I also just realized a certain motherfucker didn't snap me today, or maybe they did. I don't know. And I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Stillwater becomes a thing on TikTok. Although I've seen about it. I've seen it. No, I've heard about it before. It wasn't like a new thing to me. But basically, Stillwater is like I don't really know how to explain it, but like it's still water that looks it. A lot of the times it looks like concrete or floor because it's so still, and I think it's so still or it's thick or something. I don't really know. And like it's like brain eating, amoeba, flesh eating. Like you're cooked. Um, Basically, I ate for Halloween. If I remember to in editing, I'll put a picture up. I kind of low-key ate for Halloween. And you could think I look chopped, and that's fine. But personally, I don't really dress up for Halloween, and if it is, it's a really whack costume. And I didn't still put a costume when I put makeup on. And Mr. Prada gets arrested for, his therapist. That was probably the shocking thing that happened. The most shocking thing that happened in October. It's November. Oh my god, it's November? We're in November. I feel like my camera cut off. No, but it's about to in 5 minutes, so. Margot Robbie has her baby and I didn't even know she was pregnant. Outer Banks Part 2 drops. I can go on a rant, a tangent all day. I will say spoilers ahead real quick. I did make that rant video, but I think I deleted it. It might still be a thing, I don't know. But Outer Banks 2 wasn't Outer Banks. I don't care what y'all say. It wasn't Outer Banks. The dynamic between the cast, not even just Madison and Rudy, everyone felt like they didn't really like each other for real. And I'm just like, okay. And I don't know. Just the show didn't feel the same. The way JJ died didn't feel right because, bro, JJ almost dies every single season for doing something stupid. You're gonna tell me his father killed him? Hello. Then nothing made sense. The drama that got introduced to me in November, it was so like that was so. And the thing is, I'll talk about it this more what I'm about to say more later. But I was like low-key depressed before Outer Banks came out, and because remember how I was talking about in October, Outer Banks 4 was kind of setting it up. I mean, Part 1 was kind of setting it up to be the best season that ever dropped. So I was like, okay, depression, hold off and wait for Outer Banks because that'll cure everything because it usually does. That season made me cry. I kid you not, and this is probably because I was already sad before and I was already going through it before. Every emotion that I was holding back released. I cried for weeks. I'm not even playing. I cried for weeks. I cannot watch Outer Banks anymore. I know this is me being dramatic. I disliked it on Netflix. My profile picture was Key. Took her off. It's Monse on Outer Banks now. I took the off the list because here's the thing. I was so emotionally damaged because I was already depressed, and that literally crashed me because JJ. Outer Banks felt like a true friend group to me, and that's a little pathetic to say, but I don't know. I hate that show now, and I feel like there's very little things they can do to fix it. Maybe I should do the rant video. I just want to say, basically, I don't know if I deleted the Outer Banks video, but I'm really thinking I should post it now because I have some valid points in that video that I really just feel like I need to say. One of the things I said in the video, I think, was like, I do not care if the rumors are true, but we're going off the assumptions that the rumors are true. Rudy needs to marry Elaine, because let's say the rumors are true, that means he quit his job, threw pretty much a lot of his career away, because I'm not gonna be like everybody, but a lot of people, it is just facts, it's like the truth, like, if, like, oh my god, I have so many thoughts, I don't know how to say this without, like, drawing a video out even longer than it already being an hour, but, basically, like, because nobody has came out and denied the rumors, so let's say they are fake, nobody knows that besides the people involved, and so casting directors and people who want to work with Rudy, people who want to work with Madison, they don't know that the rumors are fake, and so they just believe that the two of them, especially Rudy, are very unprofessional, very high maintenance, very, my girlfriend needs this, my girlfriend needs that, and all of this, and so if the rumors are real, then, it's a whole nother situation. But if it's fake, then now the casting directors who see this are going to be like, I don't really want to hire that if that's like the drama they put up and stuff. So I'm really hoping that they come out and deny all the drama, and like Rudy's like, I'm chill with the cast, and it's not a lie, because I know if they say it's a lie, and it's not a lie, and they're all kumbaya, and they come back, and Rudy can come back for season 5. Thank you for hearing my rant. I have so many opinions on Outer Banks, on the drama, on how the fix of the show is so simple. Why I think they're lying about saying they've been planning JJ's death from the beginning, because I think that's BS. They're lying. I think that everything that happened behind the scenes, I don't know, and the thing is, me personally, I think that it's all rumored, and we don't know the truth, and so we should just be minding our business, but at the same time, yeah, it's all rumored, but I think if any of it is true, it's childish, and they should do better. Now that I got that off my chest. Kai Cenat breaks the Twitch record. So proud of him. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, which was, I didn't watch it. I knew it was gonna be dumb, but my mom and my brother watched it, and they came back and was like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I know, but you know what I did see? I saw Mike Tyson's butt. I'll never be the same. I didn't even even watch it. I think Steve Lacy posted it or something like that. And I opened my Instagram. It was the first thing I saw. I was going to do it because I didn't watch the fight. So why am I looking at Mike Tyson's two cheeks staring back at me? I'm scared. What was next? Oh yeah, basically my depression reaches a new high. I've had my lows before. I've had been in the dumps with my emotions before, but this was different. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Like when I tell you, like I would go like a full day without eating, and when I did try to eat, I'd like get like nauseous. I feel like I need to gag and blah 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 blah. I couldn't sleep, and basically that's where writing my story came into play. Like so basically, I write when I'm really sad, and so I have this little journal here. I showed this off in another video, so I don't think I need to show it off again. But I also started writing my story in Outer Banks, which will also be linked in the description because season 6 is coming in January. Don't know when, but in January. And yeah, I was just so, I've never been so low. I felt like I couldn't move, but I did because the thing is, I don't like when people know that I'm sad. But yeah, I cried. It takes me 30 minutes to get ready in the morning. Cried probably 6 times in the span of 30 minutes. Brushed my teeth, cried twice. Put my shirt on, cried 2 more times. Like, it was a rough time for me. Where are you? Where are you? Youngboy gets 2 years in prison. Listen, I'm not particularly a Youngboy fan, but I thought this was funny because let me tell you what my friend told me. We're in class and he goes, Youngboy's going to jail. Listen, you take 1 year, I'll take the other year. I said, no. No. He says, no, I'll take 1 year for him, you take the other. I said, no, that's okay. GNX drops, which I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't listened to. I haven't listened to GNX. I haven't listened to SZA's new album. I've really been behind, and I apologize to the music people. Drake files a lawsuit on UMG, which is funny because he's signed under UMG, which was hilarious to me. I understand it became a meme, which was really funny to me. I've never really said it because okay. Anyway, so I never really like explained the I understand it thing. I got distracted and just kind of never went back to it. So basically, if you don't know, the I understand it meme is basically like, I'm gonna use basketball because like I was gonna say I've only ever seen it like with basketball and stuff, or like somebody like pretending to shoot somebody or something like that. So basically, you go and you like take a shot, you miss. That was a horrible. That's not good for. And anyway, you take a shot, you miss, and then you say, "I understand it now." You make it. Let's say you're trying to like, you're a hitman or something. You're trying to kill somebody. You shoot at them, you miss. Once you say, "I understand it now," that person's cooked. Basically, yeah, that's the trend. I got a little sidetracked with the tripod and the camera. I feel like most people do. I understand it when like it's like a when like it's a what you call it? Hold on. But yeah, I just thought that was hilarious to me. In December, it's December now. Kind of sad. I think I've actually low-key loved and hated 2024. I've had a bunch of panic attacks this year. You know, more than I've ever had, ever. Anyway, the CEO of the United Healthcare got killed in the middle of the street, which was bold. And speaking of, the person who did it was Luigi. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, I swear, because I think I've been pronouncing. I kept saying Magoni, and I don't think that's right. So we're not going to say that. We're just going to say Luigi. He's kind of fine, is he not? Anyway, Luigi has become the front and center of social media now. People saying they think he did it, they think he didn't do it. Me personally, I don't know what I think. I think the pictures, the evidence is kind of undeniable. Yeah, there's been some off things in the pictures, but didn't he get caught because of his smile? That's not, he got the same smile. Not only that, but, his unibrow, people keep talking about his unibrow. I don't think his unibrow was shaved, I think it was the angle of the camera. And, next, Mr. Beast wants to run for president at 50 years old, which I thought was so interesting because imagine a world, like, imagine the states run by Mr. Beast. Jay-Z is the PDF file of the month, which wasn't very shocking to me, I'm gonna be honest. It was just like, do you know who his friends are? Also, I don't remember which month it is, but Beyonce whole thing, like, the conspiracy theories were coming out. There was a bunch of theories, like, that was something I feel like I should have done more research, because that was something that was very much about the year. Next, Epic Games has to refund $72 million to players for unlawful something. I don't remember what Tommy said. Go watch the video. But I just found it interesting because I play Fortnite. I didn't get no money. I didn't get no V-Bucks. Where's my money? MGK and Megan Fox broke up, which is crazy because I really thought they was for life. You know, all that stuff they was doing. The drinking the blood, the thorn ring. I heard that she had a ring with thorns that like stabbed her or something, which I don't think that was real. But she was fine. I think she's good now. I just love the relationship that MGK has with his daughter. He's a really good dad. Superman trailer drops, which nothing really notable to say about that besides I swear on my soul, I thought that was Noah Santiago. I turned up and I said, "Oh my God, is that Noah Santiago?" It wasn't. It was this guy who's been playing Clark Kent this whole time. I think. Party City and what feels like 100 other stores are shutting down, and I'm so sad about that because like they're like I don't want like I yes I shop online, but I also love going to the mall. I love going to stores in person with my mom, my friends, and it's just like especially if we take rid of if we get rid of malls, what will us American children do with our friends on the weekends when we're bored? I literally sat with my friend at the mall for 7 hours a few weeks ago. What am I supposed to do? Go to the park? Um, my favorite TikTok trend of the month has been Raw Next Question. I just love blurting that out whenever I see a attractive man like Luigi. Raw Next Question. Who else did I say? Channing Tatum. Raw Next Question. Like the list can go on. Film Cooper. Raw Next Question. You know, I'll stop there, but you know, you get the gist of the trend. Corey came back when I needed him the most. Corey came back, and you know, people are mad because people are talking about something. He was saying that people were mad about how he came back. I think he couldn't have done it better. I think giving the trailer to his manga was really the best way he could have came back, because Corey leaves all the time. He comes back with the same. Oh, I've been gone. I've been gone. And so to bring something different this time to show like he's been doing something, I think that was really a plus for you, Corey. And it's December, and as of we're speaking, my friendship with that one guy that I asked out in our friendship tanked, and we completely stopped talking. Um, because like I said, I talked about it in another video. We went on a 12-hour field trip together, no words were said, and so yeah. But our friendship is kind of cool now. I brought it up to him. I was like, I just, we need to talk, and I said that I was like, we need to talk. And yeah. So anyway, that is all I have for 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed your year. I hope you enjoy your New Year's. I hope you enjoy 2025. And I hope that it blossom. I hope that you blossom next year. We're all going to blossom. If you're subscribed to me, you're going to blossom. And that's not a scam. That's not a scam. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go edit this video, get dinner because I kid you not, I've been so busy. It's literally 12:23 and I'm about to eat dinner. I hate eating this late at night. Thank you. Subscribe, please. Because I really, like, I have to go edit this video. I have to go charge the camera. I have to go charge my phone. Because the next video I'm filming is also phone-oriented. And this is 13%. So, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy your new year. Subscribe or don't. Although I really do need the subscribers right now. Thank you. Peace. Bye.